Welcome back to Easy Gourmet. So, like I mentioned earlier, hey, thank you. This, you know what, the audience is pretty awesome here this year. I really appreciate it. Today we are going to be preparing this amazing meal. We actually served it about a year ago at a fundraiser that we did here. And the people that I was dealing with were like, okay, we really need this to be over the top, so what can you do? And I'm like, okay, let me think about it. And I came up with this idea of sticking a skewer through a chicken breast and sticking it on top of a butter steak through garlic mashed potatoes so that the thing stands about this high off the plate. And I'm going to show you how this is all done right now. First of all, we are going to start off with an 8-ounce chicken breast, and I'm going to pound it out for you. Now the chicken breasts that we get here, you'll probably have to go to a butcher for. They actually have the skin on them. And you definitely want that because that's what locks in all the juices. Now, I've showed you on many shows before when you're pounding something out, you kind of want to pound away from you because you want to make this breast bigger. Now, who doesn't want that? If it only took a mallet to do that, right, ladies? I put a little saran wrap down here so that we don't get all of the chicken juices everywhere. And that's a good thing to do. So we're going to just toss that aside. And okay, so now we got our chicken breast. And all we're going to do is take a little ham down here and some Swiss cheese. And we're going to roll it all up like a burrito. And that's all you do right there. So this is what it looks like when it's all done. And the whole thing is covered. We're going to bake this off now. So this does take a little bit of a time. That's the one thing. So we're going to bake that off. And in the magic of television, this is what it's going to look like when it's all done. So then we're going to take it to another level here. We are going to actually stick it in a little egg wash right here. And then we are going to stick it in some flour. Actually, I skipped one step. You're going to have to take this out. That happens. Last year I actually burned some nuts.
Flames are flying.
Yes, it was.
Same category as increasing the breast size.
It doesn't hurt. Okay, so we cut it on the bias. We want a nice little sharp corner on it. And then we're going to put it back into the egg wash. And then we're putting in some Japanese breadcrumbs. And then this goes into a deep fryer. So this is what it looks like when it's all done.
So now why Japanese breadcrumbs?
Well, I like the coarseness of it, and it actually, yeah, okay. The question is why Japanese breadcrumbs? I actually like the texture of Japanese breadcrumbs, and they fry up really nice in the fryer. You can keep them there for a long time without them burning. They work out really well. So, John's going to bring this back, and he's going to bring me one all done. And I'm going to wash my hands, and I'll be right back in 1 minute. Welcome back, everybody, to Easy Gourmet. Wow, this is definitely a loud group. I like that about you. Okay, we've got the chicken now in the deep fryer right now. It's cooking. And while that's happening, I am going to saute some veggies. I'm going to plate up the garlic mashed potatoes. I'm going to put the steak in there, and we're going to get the béarnaise sauce hot. So I got to heat up my pan here. And we're using a little seasoned butter. We just put a little Lowry's of garlic and pepper in a butter, and we mix it all together, and that's what we use to flavor our vegetables. Gonna let that melt up. Put the veggies in there. While that's happening, got to be quick in this business. We're going to get the béarnaise sauce in there. We're going to heat that up in just 1 second. And this is what our butter steak looks like right here, which is a marinated steak. And it cuts like butter. It actually is a terrace major. Anybody know what that is? It's it's a mini tenderloin that is found in the shoulder of the cow. And a lot of people aren't aware of it, but it actually is a very tender steak, but a lot cheaper than your traditional tenderloins. Unless they serve it at the lodge. Yes. All right, those are getting nice and hot. Now we're going to just get our béarnaise sauce going here. And in just 1 second, they're going to bring me that chicken breast out. In just 1 second, they're going to bring me that chicken breast out. In just 1 second, they're going to bring me a chicken breast out. There she goes. All right, that's coming together really nicely. Now, I've showed this sauce on my show many times, and it's easy. You just use one of those Knorr packages, mix it with a little whipping cream and a little regular butter, and it is absolutely amazing. There we go. That's not going to work. So, we've got the plate right here, and we're going to take the garlic mashed potatoes, stick them right kind of in the center of the plate. Here it is, look at that. So this is how it looks when it's all done. Isn't that gorgeous? And we're going to take our butter steak now and stick it right down into those garlic mashed potatoes. That's going to act to hold everything together. Now, we're going to stick it with a skewer, and I had these made up at a printing shop in town with the speakeasy emblem. I've done a lot of weddings where we'll actually put the bride and groom's name right on there and the date. So you can use any imagination with these, and it's pretty awesome. And then we just take the chicken and skewer it right through the top. And then we're going to drizzle just a little of the béarnaise sauce over the top of it. And put a little veggie on there. This is what you guys are eating tonight. Isn't that amazing? Just beautiful. So I got to tell you, there's somebody real special in the audience tonight that we're going to talk to in just a minute. So we're going to probably bring out your food here in a short bit. I want to thank you once again for coming, and enjoy your meal. We'll see you next time in Easy Gourmet.